Hey curlies and curly supporters, my name's Heather Love and this is That Curly Life. Today, guess what? I'm trying a new product! As you know, I was very cautious about did I want to keep using Deva because Deva is amazing and I haven't had any issues with it, but I was wanting to try something a little more clean, as in like more natural things and good for my hair, I guess? I don't know. I just wanted to try something organic and clean just to see what's out there and if it works as well, and then I could be a little healthier and a little better to the environment. So I am trying CURLSMITH today. CURLSMITH is a hair company in the UK. They do all kinds of amazing things for curly hair, wavy hair, and coily, kinky hair. So I decided maybe I'll try some of their products and see. Since CURLSMITH is based in the UK, they name things just a little bit differently, or maybe because they're fun. I don't know, I like fun things. So I'm trying their Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash, which we would call a co-wash. And I've never actually tried a co-wash before. I have shampooed my roots while putting conditioner on my ends so they don't get dry when I wash out my shampoo. I've never actually tried a product that was 2-in-1, so that was a new experience. And then they call their gel a curl defining styling souffle. It's really cool. It is different. It's not exactly like a gel, but that's the closest I would connect it to, is more like a gel. And then I'm also using their Hold Me Softly Balm, which is like a cream. I know, some crazy things we're trying out today. So first, let me show you what I did, and I can talk to you about what my experience was. So when I used the Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash, you put it on your scalp and you also put it on your hair. So I was like, this is really odd. Like, this isn't what I normally do. It's one or the other, not both at the same time. So I put it on my scalp and I was like, okay, this feels normal. And then I was putting it through my hair and it didn't feel quite as conditioning as a conditioner would. It wasn't like as thick, it was a little thinner, and but there was still some slip. And so I had to use a little bit, probably like four or 5 squirts of it to get it through every section of my hair when it was completely wet. But it rinsed out really easily and really nicely. They said you could also leave some in if you want to leave a little extra conditioner. But I don't usually do that because of my hair is not that thick, it's not that coarse, and it doesn't, it will weigh my hair down. So I don't usually leave conditioner in my hair unless I'm doing like a deep conditioning. And so the next thing I did the Curl Defining Styling Souffle, and they say to use a dime amount in each section of your hair while it's still like soaking wet. So exactly what you probably would usually do with a gel, or with, that's what I did with my Deva Curl Gel. So I would do it, I did it through like 8 sections, and I rubbed it between my hands first, and they say to do like praying hands, and then to scrunch it up. So I did that, and it was, at first I couldn't even tell if I put the product in. I was like, am I even doing it? And I did it section by section. I didn't want to use too much because sometimes, you know, if you use too much product, it's really going to weigh down your hair. But so I was like, okay, I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to like imagine that it's there. And same thing, I used probably like 4 different good squeezes of it, rubbed it in my hands, and then put it on. And then I you know, scrunched it a little bit, and then I used my microfiber towel and I dried it out just a little bit, and I let it air dry. I did do some dancing while my hair was air drying, so that might have affected my results just slightly. And then after it was about 80% dry, I went in there with my Deva diffuser, and I diffused it and got the ends and did all the like blow drying stuff. And this is the result that I had from using it. So my hair, at the ends it looks really curly, but I feel like it looks a little weighed down, not as lifted. I'm sure I could do it a little differently. That's the thing about new product, right? You have to keep trying it to see how you actually feel about it. So at first I'm not like that convinced about it. I was like, okay, cool, I guess this is fine. Not wowed really. It smelled okay. It did smell like natural, not like, you know, dirt, but it smelled, you know, not over perfumey, not like, oh my gosh, you walk by and everyone can smell what you've been wearing or you just washed your hair. But sometimes it's fun, but not always. And so I was like, okay, pretty natural, that's cool. And then the next day, I put my puff cuff in. I'll review that later. If you don't know what a puff cuff is, let me tell you next time. I put my puff cuff in overnight, and I did like a pineapple basically. And then I let my hair out, and I was like, okay, now I'm going to revitalize it a little bit. The third product I decided to purchase, I saw a lot of great reviews of people said they couldn't live without it, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll use it. And I watched another curly girl use it, and she said it'd probably be better for people who had my type of hair, like a little more waved and kinky. So I got Hold Me Softly Style Balm, and it says that you need to basically put it on when your hair is damp, and like you can use your fingers to define your curls once you've like rubbed it in your hands, because again, it's like a cream. So after I took my hair out of my puff cup, it was looking all right. There was some curls. It wasn't really super defined. It was more like a, it didn't have as much hold as I thought it would have. I was like, oh, okay. I'm looking for the hold. If I'm gonna have a gel, I want it to like carry out a few days. So I decided to try their third product, Hold Me Softly Style Balm. And it's like a cream, like I said before. So I got my spray bottle, you know, sprayed, yeah, like the sound effects, yeah. You know, sprayed my whole head, so it got like a good amount of damp. Not as damp as it would be if you got out of the shower and you like towel dried your hair, but like damp enough that I could add product to it without it weighing down my hair. So I got it damp. I rubbed some cream in between my hands, not a lot. I wanted to be cautious to make sure that I didn't over product my hair. So you know, spray your hands on all sides, more like a finishing thing you would do with like oil or just a little bit, just to like reactivate and do something. And so I did that. I scrunched it a little bit, not too much, and then I let it air dry. And that's basically what you're seeing right now and what I have in this video right here. I thought it did a really great job of redefining my curls. Again, not a lot of hold, and there is still like some frizz. So I might want to touch back up with it a little bit and like, you know, put down the part and, you know, define the light bangs that I have. But I think out of all the products, I think I really did like the Style Balm the best. I like that it, after just moisturizing my hair, it kind of reactivated my curls and redefined them. So there's like a nice, you know, curl at the bottom. Still at the top, I added a little to the top and tried to, you know, zhuzh it, as some of my curly friends like to say. And that, it's good. It's good. I'm not quite convinced yet. But again, it was my first try. I think as I use the product a little bit more and learn its quirks, because every product you're gonna have to learn quirks about it and see, oh, I actually don't need that much. Or, oh, actually, my hair shouldn't be this wet. Or I should have air dried longer, or maybe it's better if I don't air dry at all. So everything's practice. Everything's just trying it out for fun. I just really wanted to try something new, and I've heard a lot about CURLSMITH, so I was like, I've got to try this stuff. So I think my hair looks great today. I'm gonna give it a week, you know, because I don't really have anywhere I'm going currently. So it's more just for me and my household to see. So I thought it'd be fun to try it out. And I got my stuff off of Ulta. So we're not able to really leave the house right now, and a lot of stores are closed, but Ulta is still selling their product online currently, and so I was able to buy it online. When I bought 2 CURLSMITH products, and it was over $30, I got a second one for free, and that was the Souffle, which everyone really also likes, so I was like, oh, perfect, I can try this out for free. So if that's still going on, Ulta always has really great deals, and they always have great samples that come with what you buy, especially when you order online. They always just like shove it full of samples. So buy it at Ulta, try it out, tell me what you think. CURLSMITH is vegan, organic, cruelty-free. There's no parabens, sulfates, silicones, mineral oils, phthalates, DEA. They're pretty great, I think. So they have a lot of great things going for them, and that's why I was picking them to try as like a cleaner option. If you have any products that are clean and organic, or basically you can read all the ingredients on the back, tell me about it. Comment below. Tell me what you like. Show me the videos of you doing it with your hair, and tell me if you've tried CURLSMITH and what products that you love. I would love to try more. I think they have some really great things going for them, and I'd love to try more. If you want to contact me and see what I'm up to, you can follow me on Instagram at heatherallisonlove. You can see some things that I post. I post about my family. I post about what's keeping me sane during social distancing, because I'm not doing as much photography because that means I'm more closer to less than 6 feet away from people. So that's a little different right now, but I'm still posting. So follow me. We'll talk about curly hair. We'll talk about natural products. I love it. If you would want to be interviewed on That Curly Life, email me at heatherallisonlove@gmail.com. I think it's possible. We can do some Zoom calls, and I would love to hear about your natural hair journey and what it looks like to let your hair live in freedom, and what kind of products you're using to do that, because I know we all have different types of hair and different types of journeys, so I want to highlight that so we can support others and encourage them to do the same, or to just love the hair that they have, because you guys, it's a part of your body, and it's one part of your body that you need to love and accept just like the rest. So I'm here for you guys. If you have any curly hair questions or anything, I'm here. This is the time to play with your hair and practice doing stuff. We have lots of time in our hands. Maybe some of you are still working from home, but hey, that means you can like wear your hair wet and let it air dry all day and see what happens, right? Before you had to go into the office and in Chicago in the winter with wet hair, that's not really that fun. I've done it. I'm here with you, but now's the time to experiment here at home. Try your products when nobody else has to see you. If it doesn't work out, I want to hear about that. Tell me, guys, what are you guys doing with your hair during this time? I look forward to hearing from you guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Curly hair. There's a fly in here. Oh my gosh, did I catch it? Oh, I caught it. I caught it. I forgot how good I was at that. Not that I'm celebrating that flies have come back, but dang.